Wagwan guys, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. I cannot complain myself. Today we're going to watch this video, and this young lady, she's going to explain to us the number one reason why, well, the likelihood of you getting ghosted if you do this, right? It's a high percentile of you being ghosted by a woman. If you're a man and you do this. So, I want to just refresh your memory really quickly on what ghosting is. In the context of relationships, ghosted means someone abruptly ends all communications with you without explanation or warning, leaving you with no closure or understanding of why they stopped responding. Okay, that's a little bit of an overview of what ghosting or being ghosted is. But we're going to press play. I'm going to let you listen to this young lady explain. She looks like she's knowledgeable on this, so let's listen to it, man.
If you open up to a woman, at least as a man, there's like a 98% chance that she's probably going to ghost you or move on to a different man, okay? This tends to perplex a lot of people, and they often ask the question of why, and some people are just so jaded they stop asking why. They just decide that women are just like this and they live with it. But women often see men as ideas, not really who they are as an individual. So essentially, if you open up to a woman, you're becoming a real person. You can no longer fit in the confines of the idea, the box that she has placed you in. It's
Okay, we're gonna stop it there. She said a lot. Okay, she said a lot in that little short span of time. She did say a lot, so we're gonna try to open your eyes of understanding with the little description that she gave to a reason why women are going to ghost you if you open up. Now, you may ask yourself, well, really quickly, let's just say this, right? There's a song that comes to my mind that can depict or describe in greater detail what she just tried to. And it's called Man in a Box by Alice. Okay. So you guys can go and listen to that for homework. Pretty good song. All right. Hey, check out the music video. Pretty good, right? But, okay, really quickly. I think, okay, we're adults. Okay. Open up. We all kind of understand what opening up is. It's a phrase, right? Here goes the definition. Become more communicative or confiding. Now, I think she was leaning more to the confiding part. Okay, just for beginners, that's a given. Don't confide in someone so quickly. But if you're in a relationship, I hope, as you know, a healthy relationship, you're able to confide in your partner, all right, or your therapist. But just for beginners, if you're trying to get to know someone, I think that would be something that you would want to hold off on. Okay, definitely in dating. So I'm in agreement with her on that part. But I think what she was doing is her interpretation was a little bit off, I would say. Her interpretation was a little bit off because, I mean, come on, listen. If we're adults and if you're limiting someone the ability to communicate, it's troubling. It's concerning. It is. Because in those early stages, your understanding period needs to be there. And if we're setting up these limiting ideas or limiting limitations, period. If we're setting up these super early, the only description that I can get is that you want someone to just not converse, have no understanding, literally as a man, just be there for what? I don't know, to be continued. And oh yeah, just to fit in, whatever type of context you have for this man to be in this perfectly neat packaged box of ideas that come from you, your mind, as she described. I don't want to. It seems like I'm being too hard on this situation, but we're talking about ghosting, but it's just like, come on, man, how old are we, dude? Seriously, I don't want to come down too hard, but it's just like, that's pretty much it. I summed it up for you really, really quickly there. And we can keep listening to this. I mean, she gives a description, her own example, but I mean, she said it all right there. She summed it up. I don't know. Is that a fair enough reason? I think what she was doing was her interpretation was wrong. She could have been more detailed in her description, because by just saying opening up, just there, I mean, it can mean two different things, right? Confiding in somebody or being communicative. And as an adult, you building a relationship. Now, let's just say this. Okay, we just take it back to social norms. Of course, when you're getting to know somebody, or, maybe a first date, it's certain things that you wouldn't do. We can all agree to that, right? But in her limited definition of completely cutting off all communication with somebody, I mean, something is missing there. It's something missing. Okay.
Very similar to, like, if someone kidnaps you, right? They teach you to make yourself personal, like start telling them facts about you, etc., because it's supposed to be less likely that they end up murdering you or harming you, because they can actually see you as a real person. Humanizing yourself, right? Yeah, don't humanize yourself with the woman, especially in the early stages of being in a relationship with her, whether that's dating or whatever, because she still needs time to feel a certain way about you before she starts accepting that you are no longer an idea, you are actually an individual.
So yeah, we can stick a fork in it. I mean, her reasoning is just throw it off. Lastly, she says, humanizing yourself. She refers to communication as humanizing yourself. This is a shame, guys. But I mean, I completely understand where she's going with this. I just think, like, at some point in time, like, if you really want to, first things first, it's like this. Just know what you're looking for. I don't want to say, okay, this woman idea of dating is wrong. No, because there's probably someone out there that shares her same thoughts and opinions, her beliefs on, dating, or feel the same way strongly. I completely get it. But when you're looking for more, I think you would need to look elsewhere than someone who feels the same as this lady in this video. Because when you have a lot to give, then I think you would need to be with someone who shares those same beliefs and thoughts that you do. Because being with someone like this young lady, it could be limiting. She literally is telling you, don't share too much, don't say too much, too quickly. I don't believe she even gave us a time period or a timeline. She just said don't share too much because, you know, you're going to humanize yourself, and she still needs to contextually put you in this idea that's in her head, and like let her daydream. Wake up, you know, let her daydream about whatever. You know, I get it. I get it. I get it. But that's what I got for you guys. Hey, look, man, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like the video for me. Peace, guys. I gotta go run. I'm gonna do a 4 miler. Peace, dude. See you later.